I'm Sarah.
Hi, I'm Josh.
Hi, everybody. This is a new something on a Monday afternoon for me, afternoon, evening for Josh. We're going to talk about The Circle, episodes 3 and 4, wrapping up this first week of episodes. But first, if you're new to this channel, please click subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. And now say hello to Josh.
Hi,
How's it
Sarah.
How are you?
I'm doing great. Okay, we were just saying I'm like really depressed about Big Brother, but like I'm happy about The Circle right now. It's a great season. I am here for The Circle this season. It's great. So something to
Yes.
believe.
We can't help but vent about Big Brother as we're just getting started, but The Circle is a little lighter, not so sexist yet. I mean, we'll
Not
say
so
there's still
sexist.
time. But so let's talk about The Circle instead of Big Brother.
Yes, let's do it.
All right, episode 3 starts with us going in on this vote. We got to decide Orange Michelle, which is original Michelle, or Blue Michelle, which is new Michelle.
For me personally, because obviously I watched the UK version too, so
Right,
like
okay.
originally it was Orange or Blue Tally,
Mhm.
and I loved how it went because you had Tally freaking out and being like, but who's Orange Tally? It's like television gold.
Yeah.
But like this Michelle, I felt so bad for her, but like the original Michelle is who I would have chosen. I don't think that she seemed fake to these people, but everyone was thinking that that wasn't really Michelle, but it was.
No, I thought this was so confusing because Blue Michelle, the Ava and Chanel, gave no details whatsoever in any answer.
Yeah.
I thought it was so obvious that Orange Michelle was real. And so when they were they were like, oh, obviously, Orange Michelle, so fake. I was like, wait, who, what? In what world?
Like, it wasn't fake. Like, even like there was that question. Okay, so I'm kind of confused. Was episode 3 where they had like the challenge with like the picture of her in the wedding dress? Was that last episode? Or
that was episode 2, yes.
Okay, so I'll still comment. I know Chantal probably addressed that, but like it did kind of look like a wedding dress. Maybe they were like, that doesn't look like a wedding. I mean, it doesn't look like a wedding dress. I mean, she's wearing a scrunchie. Like, for all you Sex in the City fans, like, I mean, the scrunchie, like, let's go, you know?
Yeah, Chantal and I talked about how like that shot was confusing. Only people from the South, the U.S. South, know that you can be in any decade and look like that. People from all of the other areas are like, no, that's time periods are a thing, and that trend is no.
Yeah. I mean, I guess it was a wedding dress, but it didn't look like it. So I think that kind of worked against her. I think that's what did it.
I don't know. It was all very confusing and sad, and it's interesting to hear the comparison to the Orange Tally, Blue Tally, because I feel horrible for Michelle because she just wasn't a strong competitor to begin with. So it just felt like not a fair fight. And this vote right here at the top is unanimous. I mean, I'm shocked. Unanimous that Orange Michelle has got to go. Blocking her.
And what about David? Wasn't David like here to help Michelle? Like, okay,
Daniel.
David. Oh my God, Daniel.
Oh boy, we're still getting to know him.
Daniel, little Daniel, but like he was like telling her like, I have your back, I'm gonna keep you, I think you're the real one, and then he screws her. Like,
I know. I don't know why he chose that. I don't know why any of them chose it except for Calvin. Calvin's the only one that at least had a reason, even though I didn't think that reason was valid, but at least he had a reason for it. But I did love that Michelle gets to go visit someone. Mm-hmm. This was great. I was like, if they don't let her go visit someone, I'm going to be so mad. Now, if you were her, though, Josh, who would you have visited? Because I did not agree with this choice she made.
I would have gone to visit Daniel.
Yes,
because he's the one that told her, like, he has her back. So I wanted it to be like season 1 with that one girl, and she's like, "Why'd you block me?"
Yeah, yeah.
That season 1 girl, I forgot her name, but she was like the model, and just like, "Why are you on the show?"
Right.
So I kind of wanted to see that, but like I understood who she went to, but I was hoping for Daniel.
So strategically, she should have gone to Daniel, because that's who she felt the closest with, and said, "You dodo, I am real. Why'd you do this to me?" And then he can say whatever he says, but then he now has this info, right?
And they know she's now a catfish.
Right.
Michelle, that's in there.
If she had gone to anybody else, we're saying Daniel just because she had that connection, but she could have chosen anyone and said, "Nope, it's really me. I don't know who that is." Then we have someone who's still in the game playing that knows this Michelle that is now currently in the game is a catfish. Hello, strategy. That is game. Why not this? Poor real Michelle. It just wants to go to fake Michelle and be like, "Why you do this to me?" Like, what good does that do your game?
It doesn't. It was just bad gameplay, but I think Michelle didn't know what she was doing. Honestly, it was what Ava and Chanel, they made a good choice choosing her to clone, because I think that was their best choice to do. It's not the one that I wanted them to do, but
what did you want them to do?
I was wanting them to do like, I don't know, maybe like Matthew.
I think that game-wise, you go clone Kay. She was top influencer.
Yeah, you're right. The top person.
And then you are potentially ruining her game, get her out, but you then have people's trust and popularity. It was easier to choose Michelle. I get that, but you're starting at the bottom of popularity. Like, even if you win and stay, are you loved?
Yeah, it wasn't such a smart move because Michelle was at the bottom. So like they get rid of other Michelle, but Michelle's already at the bottom and not socializing with people as much. They're kind of already bonding with people. No one's really bonding with her. So it already sets them back again, because now they have an uphill battle, which you're right. If they would have chosen Kay, at least they could have been somewhere at the top and gone on with those bonds and taken over. But I don't know. I don't think they were strong players either, though, truthfully.
No, thank you. Which is another reason this twist is not really working for me, because now I feel bad for original Michelle, who's now leaving and like sitting here with these two girls who they did handle this very nicely. Like they were like, "It's us. Whoops, we got booted. This was our chance to stay in the game. We're so sorry." Like, hopefully that makes Michelle feel better. But now we're just left with these two people who weren't strong players to begin with.
I mean, it's just all just for fun, right? That's like, they're the character types, which I think Tally, though, she didn't make it as far, spoiler alert for the UK version, but I think she was a fun one to clone, because I do think that she had some more strategy, and I know the UK one's better altogether. I love UK.
I haven't actually watched any of the UK ones.
Oh, it's so good. You have to. I'll send you a link.
All right. Well, after we get rid of our Michelles,
okay,
we're keeping our fake Michelle. We get two new players. We get two new people. Yes. We have Sophie. She is entering. She is a 22-year-old young gal who is gay, but she's going to play her sister, Isabella, who's just like a beautiful girl that you want to be friends with on Instagram.
Okay, but here's my take, though. Like, I think she would do better if she played herself. I like her as who she is.
Oh, my God.
Fun. Like,
love her.
I think she's like a potential winner type character, which is like unheard of for intruders in this game. Like people who come in that first round, like don't start day one. So like I really like everything about her. I like her vibe. I think she's fun. I like her style. Like she's fun, but she's like, by not being herself though, she's not going to be able to give off everything that she can bring. And that makes me sad, because I think that she potentially could win this game with her personality. but it would be, I think, being her. So we'll see what happens, but I'm rooting for her. I like her.
But yeah, I mean, I love her. I'm so rooting for her. I would like to be her best friend. Everything about her is adorable and hilarious. She looks like Adie Bryant. I'm on board. I understand. Yes, your sister is beautiful, and we've already seen boys want to be her friend. So I get it.
Too, though. Like, that's
I get why you would do that.
She's like, I feel like I'm the ugly sister. I'm like, you're gorgeous. You're so pretty.
She is. She absolutely is pretty. I hope she knows that. Now we're going to have Rachel, who also I think is a beautiful girl and would do just fine as herself. But she wants to come in as a dude, Jackson.
Why? Such a bad decision.
I thought that was an interesting decision because she was like, guys are really liked or have an easier time online. And I was like, really? It actually made me question. I was like, should I catfish as a guy? Like, what?
Maybe she's trying to be like a Joey Sasso. You know what I mean? Like, some guys do well in it. Like, it just depends who you are. If you're the boring guy and there's not much to you, then no. But if you're going to have a lot of personality and be fun, yes, you can do very well in this game. But it's just, I don't know if it's a decision that I would have personally made. But I mean, maybe production interference. So I don't know.
Oh my God. He's so cute that I didn't even get triggered, Ben. That's so funny. I did not even connect the name because this Jackson, I was like, yeah, I would play as him. Oh
he's a cute.
Is he real? This guy is real. Now, the only concern I had here was Rachel said in real life, she's very attracted to dad bods with face tattoos. I was like, Rachel, what?
Is that even a thing?
I've never seen anyone with a dad bod and a face tattoo.
Most guys that have like face tattoos are like sickly skinny.
Yeah, either sickly skinny or like jacked, I guess.
Jacked,
but
like one or the other.
I was like, Rachel, we need to talk after this. William, thank you for the super chat. Okay, for real though, it's been shown that both a catfish and a real person can be the winner. Trues. I wouldn't care who was at catfish. Love y'all from Alabama.
Love y'all Alabama?
Yes. I gotta read it like that. Agreed. If I were to play the circle, which hopefully I do, I do not care who's a catfish. I do not care at all. It is all about who is going to play with me and not block me. Okay.
Yeah, I love it. But I do love the vibe of like the people like who they're actually playing. Like I try to think of people like who they are behind the catfish. But like I wouldn't care either if I was playing, not necessarily. It's really just about the bond you're making with people. You know.
Great. Okay, these two get to pre-meet, which I think is really great because they're going to now have a bit of a bond and probably an alliance without realizing they have an alliance.
Yes.
We're going to play flashback photos.
Oh,
everyone gets to show a little throwback.
Love it.
And then all of a sudden, we're going to see a throwback of Isabella and a throwback of Jackson. And they're all like, what? New people.
Oh my God, new people. That never happens on the circle. They've never done that before.
Oh, we blocked someone and now there's new people. That's exactly how it works.
Yep.
Circle chat's going to open up. Everyone's being nice like they do when it's not anonymous. They're all just friendly. Friendly
when they're all like, I hate this person.
Yeah, they're like, welcome, new people. We love you. We're all best friends over here. What's up?
We all rank everyone as one. Everyone just gets ranked one. Nonstop.
Totally. Absolutely.
No one's got to be number 8.
Roxana is going to reach out to Calvin. Oh, no, that's not true. Oh, yeah, no, Roxana reaches out to Calvin because Roxana shows a full body shot here.
Yes, she does.
This is the first time that they are all fully aware that she's a little person. And Calvin, like, openly, sends a message of support. So she's sort of replying that she appreciated that. And this is a great opportunity for her to sort of just tell the story to all of us.
I love that. I'm so here for Roxana. The second I saw hers, I was like, she is one of my favorite people in the competition. She's fun. She has this, like, her whole fun story as a mom. Like, I love it. I love it. And she's there to show that just because she's a little person does not mean it's going to do, it's a negative thing at all, and it's not. It shows she's fabulous. I love her personality. I think she's going to be there late in the game. I think she's definitely going to be there finale night.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, obviously I love it for casting. Please, let's see a wide range of stories. But I was like, I'm not getting anything from her. So I'm hoping to get more. I want to see like more of her personality and more of who she is, which I do think we're headed that way.
I think once she was able to, I guess, come out as like everything about her and show that she is in fact a little person, I think that's going to do wonders for her game, and I think it already has. So I think that was a good move on her end. You don't want to hide things in the circle, because then you can talk about more things freely.
Right. And this was the perfect way to play. Like the first one was just a headshot, but immediately second shot, I revealed it all. No secrets here. Kathy mentioned in the chat, it wasn't much of a throwback. I felt that like half of these photos I felt were like 2 years ago, and everyone looked the same.
That's what I was thinking too.
I was like, prom for you guys was just a couple years ago. Like it
was like a bunch of prom pics. Like, cool.
Prom for me, huge throwback, you guys. That's fine. But like Daniel was the only one who like understood the assignment. He was like, "You want me as a child?"
Like 2 years ago. What are you talking about?
Just a couple. Yeah, you're right, Josh. You're right.
Yeah,
just a couple.
Mine was a while back too. Okay, I'm not a spring chicken.
What?
Notice
We're
the
both
grade.
spring chickens. What are you talking about? We're
okay.
So
I'm 33. Okay, my prom was like 15 years ago.
Oh my gosh. You are a young baby, but also 15 years is a long time.
I know. I mean, I don't look it though, but it's all good.
No, you don't look a day older than 25.
Well, thank you. Nor do you.
Okay, great. Let's not get crazy. Okay. Jackson and Kay are going to talk. They honestly, this flirty, hey, okay, Jackson, you go for it. / not Jackson. Her name is really Rachel.
Yeah. I think it's good. She gets to flirt and play it up how she wants to play it up. So we'll see what happens. I think Kay is playing a great game right now. So work. Let's see what she can do.
Oh, William, this is so funny. The calculations, Alabama's about 7 years behind everyone else. I don't know about Alabama, but Florida is a good 20 years behind everyone else. So
we're like 25, 30.
Don't come at me. That's just the reality. I think Rachel / Jackson's doing a good job. Kay's killing it. And even though Kay's heart belongs to Calvin, she's like, oh, all right, I'll roll with this. This works for me.
Kay was another one of my favorites right from the beginning. I was like, I love her. I think she's someone that I think will also do very well. We'll see. I hope they don't target her for being a threat. Later on, she just needs to make the right alliances with the right people. Like, I think she has something with Roxana. I think if she builds some more really close bonds of people, it can help her prolong her through the game.
Yeah, I agree. I always worry when someone, is great from the beginning, because that gives them time to take them out.
Yep.
So that is my fear about Kay.
It worries me more actually that for Calvin, because people are already starting to be like, he's in power. He almost has like a lot of like power when he's talking and knows how to control a room. So people are threatened by him. So that might work for her. So people are going to be distracted by Calvin and not with her right now. But that could very soon change. We'll see.
Yeah, he's a good little shield for her right now. This flashback quiz. Did you know all the answers, Josh?
No.
Titanic. Did you know Titanic?
I knew Titanic. Oh, these were all easy questions. All of these were
Gellers. Did you know the Gellers?
Of course I know the Gellers. I know all of my friends. I love friends.
There were a couple people who were like, who are these people? Russell Brand. Did you know Russell Brand was married to Katy Perry?
Yes, I did. Was it Forgetting Sarah Marshall? And he used to host BBUK. That's where his starting. Nikki Graham season of Big Brother UK. He did the little bit on the side show. Yeah.
Okay.
For a long time.
And then some sort of something horntail, some dragon horntail.
Oh, the Hungarian horntail, I knew that.
Oh, you did?
I knew it. I'm not even like a giant Harry Potter fan, and I knew that.
Wow.
Goblet of Fire.
You did know all the answers. I knew everything, but I don't know anything Harry Potter, so I'm not even close
It's all
to
good.
knowing that.
It's close. As long as you know friends, we're good. Like, what's the name of Phoebe's twin sister?
Ursula. I love this. Did you know Jolene doesn't know Friends? And so I bring it up all the time because it's legitimately my favorite show. I've watched it front to back multiple times.
Jolene not know Friends?
And she's like, I don't know what you're talking about every time I bring it up. And it's like, oh, God, it's horrible.
That's going to make me sad. Her and I are going to have a word on Friday.
Yeah, please do. Please do. Please do.
I will.
Well, this means they get to invite people to the party. And the only thing I care about this is because they publicly get to say, so like Isabel publicly is like, I invite Kay. And then she invites Ashley. And then Jackson invites Nick and Michelle. And the rest of them don't get invited.
That sucks. I really want the party where they like play one song and you have to dance in a costume to the one song. I'm sure there has to be more to the party than what they show. Right?
Oh yeah. Yeah. I think they do get to have like a circle chat during a party too, don't they? Or maybe not. I don't know.
No, they danced around to like a song. What song was it?
It was a Britney Spears song.
It was Baby One More Time, right? Yeah.
And they had very fun, like tracksuits for the girls and overalls for I loved that. I mean,
it was cute. It was very 90s.
I want it.
Gave them their 90s looks. I love the 90s. Like 90s looks are great.
No, stop, Josh. Get out of here.
Well, like this is most of them.
This is because you're young. See, you lived through the 90s.
Okay, I'm an only child raised by a single mom. Like, I knew the 90s very well. Like, that is a decade that I knew very well. I loved the music. I loved the TV shows. Like, 90s was great.
90s TV is good.
Not the style.
I cannot do the fashion. Stop it.
Not the thick heels.
PTSD.
Do you like the thick heels that are now back in?
Yeah, I'm okay with that. That's all right.
Yeah.
I'm okay with that.
All right, perfect. Work.
Oh, I don't know. I cringe at 90s. Okay. Anyway, nothing happens other than some people are left out of being invited, and that's just fun for me. But Nick is going to do a little late night chat with Isabella / Sophie.
Yep, he's going to sneak up in those DMs. Mm-hmm. Work. And Nick is playing a lesbian. And Sophie is a lesbian playing a straight... No, wait. Was it... Yeah, is a lesbian playing a straight girl, right?
But Nick is a dude.
Yeah, Nick is a gay man.
No, Nick is just Nick.
Oh, whoop. Screwed up Nick and Matt, sorry.
But that's what's funny is because, yes, Nick is talking to a lesbian who's playing a straight girl, but his other girl is a lesbian being played by a gay man. That's his other love interest. So I was dying this entire time. First off, this is how we fall in love with Sophie here, because you're just like, she's so cute. She's so funny. She's like, be straight. Oh my God. Like, he's flirting with me. What do I do? That was adorable. But I'm also sitting there going, oh my God, Nick has 2 crushes. And they are both basically gay. Like, this is hilarious.
I know. I'm here for it. I really like him. I do. Like, I usually find, like, the straight guy, like, boring. I find him fun. I think he's a good time. He's also my crush this season. I think he's so hot. I know.
He's cute.
Yeah. Nick and also Matthew's kind of hot, too.
But I'd be crushing on Matthew over Nick.
Yeah, the boys are really cute this season.
But yeah, I agree. When Nick walked in, I was like, oh, here's our brosif that I'm not going to like. But he's such a goober. Like, he's not really full bro. He is a bit of a dorky little dude, and I love that.
Do you want to know why? Because he's not related to Ed, unlike 75% of the guys they put in the house.
Okay, thank you. That's a very good point. Absolutely. All right. Well, we roll here into the next episode, episode 4, our last one for this week, and we get a chat. Basically, not invited to the ball. The 3 that were not invited are Daniel, Roxana, and Calvin.
Uh-huh.
And they have a little check-in.
I would have made an alliance right there.
They coulda.
They coulda.
Instead, we're going to talk about who we want to kiss, because that is how 90% of these conversations go.
Work.
No. But at least I did love, well, so like Calvin wants to kiss Kay. Okay, boring answer. Get out of here.
Yeah.
But Roxana had a really good answer because she's like, I'm going to kiss both of my boys, Daniel and Calvin, on the cheek. And I was like, thank you.
Yeah. Okay, mother.
Mm-hmm. And then Daniel's like, I've never been kissed. And I was like, wait, what?
Yeah, like his whole thing, like and he is also LGBT, right? So like he's LGBT. He's like he's very young too, isn't he? Like 20 years old. So
yeah, maybe. I don't know how old he is.
He's a baby gay.
He's a baby. Save those lips. Don't be kissing just anybody.
Save it for some hot daddy in a couple of years, okay?
That's right. Speaking of Daddy Nick here is going to talk to Ashley/Matthew. I love that Matthew calls him Daddy Nick. I love it.
Daddy Nick.
I really like Matthew. I think he's doing a great job as Ashley so far.
Yeah. I think she is going to ride the middle. And I think another one, Matthew will do very well in this too. That's what I think.
Yeah, I hope so. I hope he does not fumble. Just playing, opposite sex basically is really, really hard.
It is hard.
But Ashley/Matthew is coming in to flirt with Daddy Nick because that's what Daddy Nick established. But Daddy Nick is dialing it back because he talked to Isabella last night. So he's about to put Ashley in the friend zone.
Ooh, friend zoning her.
Almost. He's polite, but he like definitely dialed back the flirts.
He did. He's like, nope, I found a cuter girl. Sorry, you're back up.
Sorry. Yeah, you are.
Well, there's a little bit of douchebag coming out, but like, whatever.
Matthew handles it well. He's like, okay, that's all right. Like, we don't want to isolate. We don't want to like be mad or jealous. Like, we still need to roll with Nick. So he plays that just fine. Michelle is going to try to talk to Kay. This is really Ava and Chanel. And at first, Kay's like, Mama Michelle, love it. And then Chanel's like, so have you talked to Jackson yet? And Kay's like, oh, I spot your game. I spotted. I see you. See what you're doing.
Bad move.
I mean, I thought, like, I get you, Chanel. Try it. Be sly. Be like, what? Have you taught? Yeah. But, like, Kay's smart. I mean, some people wouldn't have fallen for it.
It's just
some people would have been like, oh, yeah, we talked. We're, Chloe last season would have been like, yes, we're back. We, like, hooked up over circle chat last night. It was great.
Love it.
But not Kay. Kay's like, no.
But like Ava and Chanel though, like aka New Michelle, it's like Snooki and JWoww being in the circle together. Like it's just like that's the team I get. Like I knew the second they started, they're not going to do well in this game. They're there for fun. So I'll let all the bad moves happen. I'm here for it.
Okay, I'll let you be there for it. Okay, but Kay does a good job of like sort of being vague about information, doesn't really reveal that she has talked to Jackson, and but Chanel doesn't really pick up on that. She's just like, great, we're all friends. Now, let's get to the game here, guys, because now we're going to play honest reviews. We're going to do basically Yelp reviews for each other, but they're anonymous. Ooh. So no more friendlies.
Library's open.
Okay. Everyone has entered the chat because everyone came with daggers, basically.
Oh yeah, everyone came with daggers.
Isabella starts us off. Now she's new, so I'm like, oh my god. She comes for Nick in a like not major daggers, let's say, right? She comes for Nick, but like he's not deceased, right? He's okay. And actually he handles it really well. He's like, haha. Well. I do rely on my dog.
Yeah, he does rely on his dog, but like and his looks. If for that one though, I definitely think he got away with that one. I don't think anyone's like, ooh, Nick's this big threat because he's hot and flirts with everybody and he's a player and uses his dog to his advantage. But he was okay. He got away safely.
Yeah, and I love self-awareness. So the fact that he was like, yep, that's right. Great.
Yeah, beautiful. He's
likable. Then Matthew just straight comes for Calvin. Matthew / Ashley.
Yeah.
This is when the daggers are like straight up. Yeah. Whoa. And Calvin does not handle it like Nick. He's straight mad.
He's mad. And that was a bad move on Calvin's end. Calvin should have just blown it off and been like, whatever, ha, like cool. Like, but he took it. It was kind of cringy.
Yeah, he made it clear that he was not happy, and that's a choice to publicly.
Choices.
Kay is going to go in for Daniel, and oh my God, did she go in?
This is one of my favorite ones.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, like, I was like, oh, whoa. But, and I get like, hey, throw heat on anyone. Take your pick because you're just trying to win this game, right? But why Daniel?
I don't know. I don't know if it was her best one to go for because I don't think Daniel's a big threat to her game necessarily. No. But maybe she hasn't figured him out completely. So maybe that's why she was doing it. I think she should have gone for like a Nick. That's who I think she should have gone for. That's what I was thinking. Someone who is also a potential big personality that's liked by people that could stand her game. I don't think she necessarily chose the right person, but hey, let's see if it works.
Yeah, I don't know. It didn't give me, I don't know. I didn't know that it was necessary. And maybe I just didn't fully understand her thinking there. He's obviously hurt. He's trying to figure out why someone would say this and who it was, but I think he handled it very well.
Yeah.
He kind of laughed it off a little bit. And that's really how you should handle it at this point.
Definitely.
Jackson reviewed Calvin. Nick reviewed Kay. I thought it was interesting that we got no reviews for Michelle, Ashley, Roxana.
Yeah.
And then obviously the new people, Isabella and Jackson. But I would have made notes of who did not get reviewed.
Yeah, even like Ashley, I was surprised didn't get one. Because Ashley, I don't know, I think she could be seen as a catfish potentially. Like someone could say that. Like there's things you could say about her, but hey, you know. There you go. And thanks for the compliment about my laugh.
Yeah. Okay, so Daniel obviously is in his feelings here. That was a tough one. So he's going to reach out to Roxana.
Yes.
And basically like, I need a mom is how he phrases it.
Yes.
And she was like, okay.
This was such a good move for Daniel. This saved him this week or this episode. Solely this move saved him. And it's good that he was thinking ahead and he was like, I need to get someone on my side right now. Like I had someone destroy me just now and now I need to do it. So he reached out to the right person and I think it worked for him. I think it definitely brought trust from Roxana towards him. She likes him. She doesn't want him to go. So good move on Daniel's part.
Thank you, Morris, for the bits. It's hard for me to see on Twitch because I manage YouTube and Twitch. But I thank you for keeping us going on Twitch, Morris. One of my few community members on Twitch.
I like Morris.
Hey, Morris is great. I appreciate the help over there. If anyone likes Twitch, jump over there sometimes.
Yeah.
I agree. Roxana did such a good job here being supportive. And I do feel like we see it pay off here at the end of this episode.
Oh, yeah.
So we're going to dive into ratings, y'all. Let's get to it. We see Calvin stick with his girl Kay for a number one. We see Ashley stick with Nick for a number one. And actually, surprisingly, Nick returns the favor and gives Ashley a number one.
I was happy about that because I didn't see it happening and it kind of surprised me a little bit. I was like, yes, work.
Yeah, that was
He
great.
didn't the first time, right? The first time he put someone else as number one.
Oh, I'd have to check. I'm not sure.
I think it was different. The first one was different.
Daniel is going to put Roxana number one. Paid off for her as well here. And Isabella is going to put Nick as a number one. So Nick's getting a little boost here.
Yep.
He's also going to get a number two from Jackson
All right.
Whatever her name is. Rachel, I think.
Rachel, yeah.
Kay's going to get a number three ranking from Michelle. Like, okay. Calvin's going to give a Michelle a number five. Ashley gives Calvin number six. Roxana gives Michelle a number six. Seeing a theme here for Michelle. Just going.
Yeah, Michelle's just not. They're just not bonding with her. She's just not. It's not working.
It's not. Kay gives Daniel a number six. So Kay just doesn't like Daniel. There's just something here. Just not feeling it. And then Isabella gives Ashley a last place ranking, a seventh place ranking out of basically self-preservation, it sounded like.
It was funny. It's like, well, I can't get distracted by a cute lesbian. So because I'm a cute lesbian, I want to play the game.
Yeah.
No
I guess that's if you know yourself.
Wouldn't you want to work with someone that you can relate to and not vote them out? But hey, work, girl. Props to you. Let's see if it works for you.
Right. Like, you're still playing a female. You could still be best friends. Honestly, if you're playing a female or a male, you could still be best friends with Ashley and connect without like fully being yourself. Right?
I would think so. I don't necessarily know if it was the best decision for her.
Yeah, it was a weird choice.
I wouldn't have chosen to do that. I would have put her at one, honestly.
Yes, I would be like, girl, I feel ya. Let's be best friends. Let's work together. Even though I'm not being myself, I can connect with you because I understand you, right?
Love that.
I just felt like that would be such an easy thing to do, but she doesn't. But then we're actually going to see a conversation between the two of them. Yeah. If this doesn't scream producer setup, I don't know what does.
Production setup work.
Intervene production. Ashley/Matthew's just going to randomly reach out here to Isabella at this time. And Isabella's like, wait, what? Well, Sophie's like, wait, what? Oh, no, let's talk.
Let's do it. Oh, I just ranked you last, but oh well.
Oops. But guess what? We're actually going to connect. Shocker.
Yeah, force us to connect.
To none of us here. They, of course, connect. This is a beautiful moment for Matthew, is basically telling his story via Ashley.
Yes, it was cute. I was here for it. And Absolutely. It's like, at least he's able to, it is a good choice for him to play at least someone in the LGBT community because he could relay his actual story just through a different person. And that is the type of alias that can work very well. It worked last season for, what was his name? The older man who played the guy with the fro.
He played River. What was his real name? I forget.
I forgot.
Lee.
Yeah, it worked very well for him as an alias. He made it very far because he was able to talk through River as himself in some ways. So that's the type of alias that does well, or catfish.
I'm saying it wrong. Her name is Sophia, not Sophie.
Yes.
Thank you. I barely know names. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm messing them up too. I've mixed up Matthew and Nick already. It's work.
That's okay. I can remember that because it's Isabella, Sophia. Yeah. Okay, got it. Very Italian. Let's go with it. So yeah, loved Matthew's story, and I love that it touched Sophia, and she, felt it was awful. She gives us a great RuPaul quote. Hello. Yeah. She was able to sort of weave in that her little sister, aka her, like, great connection, and this is what I assumed could happen. No need to worry about Ashley / Matthew.
I
But
know. I hope they like have a bond now. I like that
yes,
two of them are a cute little duo. That would be fun.
be
I hope like
besties.
usually intruders, I'm like, Matt, I've gotten to know the original 8 way better. Like, I don't care about you. But this season, I like the two intruders. They're fun.
These two intruders are great, and I feel like it's the first two groups.
Yeah, I agree.
Because they're so quick.
I
Whoever
agree.
comes this next week and on,
Yeah.
don't care about them. Get
Yeah,
them
they're
out
going to
of
be
here.
out within the 4 episodes of them being on. That's what usually
Yay,
happens.
Amy's here. I meant to ask you on Discord. Amy, I assume you're loving Sophia as much as I do because Amy and I align on a lot of our faves. So please tell me that you do.
I love
just
Sophia.
need you.
Sophia's like in my top 3.
Yes, absolutely.
For sure.
Okay, Calvin and Kay are going to touch base. They're still very much in love. But I do appreciate that they actually talked game.
Yeah. And they have like a little thing going. They need each other though, because I think that they're the two that are most likely to be seen as threats right now. They're both playing really like strong games. And if they have each other, that loyalty will help both of them prolong them in the game. So I'm here for it.
Absolutely. And them saying like, I trust these people, I trust these people, they can align and see like who is willing, who they should keep, who they should block. Those kind of conversations are important. So far, we're not seeing a ton of that from anyone else. It's just a bunch of social game, bonding, connecting, which is good. But I feel like Kay and Calvin are getting us a leg up here.
Yes.
By having this discussion. Now we're gonna get to the good stuff. Let's
get to the fun game stuff.
Give me some rankings. And coming in last place.
Wait.
No
alert.
Alert. There's no surprise here whatsoever. Number 7 is going to be Michelle.
Yeah.
/ Ava / Chanel.
Poor Michelle. Or not.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not going well. Then we're going to have a tie for 5th place here. We're going to have Calvin and Ashley. Holy crap. This is a nosedive for Calvin.
It really is, though. He went from top 2 to like bottom 2. Ooh. Not good.
Yeah. Not good for him at all. Number 4 is going to be Daniel. I'm okay. I feel okay about this, Daniel.
4th is good. 4th is not a threat. 4th and 3rd are great spots to be in. Well, 4th.
Agreed. I think coming in number 3 is great as well. And that's going to be Nick here. Good for him.
Yeah, work.
Just fine. Leaving us with number 2 as Kay and number 1 as Roxana.
Love it. I had a feeling Roxana was going to end up being in the top 2 this round. I had a feeling after, showing her the true side to her about her. I think that was going to catapult her to the top. So that did not surprise me. I'm here for it.
Thank you everyone in the chat who's talking about Twitch right now.
Love it. Come on Twitch. Work.
I was surprised. You're giving Roxana a lot more love and credit than I was giving her, but I don't mean to take anything away from her because she seems lovely. But I didn't realize that she was bumping here in this episode, but she was number 1. And we are told this time back to normal, 2 influencers together.
Yep.
We'll
I like 2. Don't give me 1. That was good for the I think that's how they did it in UK as well, I think. But I like the 2.
I'm okay with it for the very first one because you can't damage your game too much.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's get back to 2. I like it. And Kay and Roxana do a great job here.
Yeah.
They share a decent amount of information.
Yes.
And they are on very similar pages.
Yeah.
This is probably very good for their bond, their relationship. I think the only thing I really noticed was Kay was not being completely transparent about Daniel.
Yep. Kay would have probably wanted to target him. But Roxana was like, nope, I had that conversation with him. I like him. He's good. So this right here is, I think, what saved Daniel this round. Because I think he would have gone.
Yeah. I agree. Kay got the vibe, dialed it back, didn't push. And then basically when Roxana kind of went in with Michelle's info, because Kay's not feeling horrible about Michelle,
Yeah.
even though she was like, I see you.
Yeah.
But the fact that Roxana was like, I'm not so sure about this. We might have got it wrong. We don't know. Not vibing.
Truth.
And
True.
yeah.
I think it was an easy boot.
Yeah, Kay was like, yeah, I'm not going to really argue. Like, it's not worth being like, no, I love Michelle. Yeah, you know?
Mm-hmm.
That's the downside here. We talked a little bit about original Michelle.
Mm-hmm.
Ava and Chanel chose to clone Michelle because it was the easy out. But I think it brought them back into the game at not a better level than they were at as themselves.
They're still Snooki and JWoww.
Yeah, they would have had to do so much work.
Yep.
To be Snooki, JWoww / Southern mother of 4.
Yeah. It's like Snooki, JWoww, and this.
Like all of it. It's a lot. It's a
Love
lot.
It. Bless your heart. Bless your heart.
Sure. Oh my God, they kept saying sugar. And Kay was like, that's what we say in the South. And I was like,
sugar and bless your heart.
Have I been out of the South too long? I don't remember that one.
Bless your heart, I know, but sugar.
Oh yeah. Sugar, I was like, this must be new. Because
it's a little bit new.
I'm not feeling the sugar thing, but okay. Well, we have to do a face-to-face blocking.
Come on, face-to-face blocking. Yes.
I'm very excited. And Kay's like, don't worry about it, Roxana. I would love to do this.
I got this.
Yeah.
Celebrate your victory.
I get to go and like tell someone to their face to get out. Please, I'll do it.
Yeah.
Okay, Roxana's like, please go right ahead. And then we get it. We get exactly what we think, right? We know it's Michelle at this point.
Yeah, we knew it would be, but we didn't they kind of stopped it right as we walked in.
They don't tell us straight up, but we do see her walk into their room and we do see them turn around and go, hi. So we do know it's Ava and Chanel that are getting the boot here, but we have to wait, cliffhanger, to see exactly how this goes down because this won't be interesting.
So do you think that they become like last season, they both of them have to team up and it's like a 3-person team?
Wait, what?
Remember last season?
Oh, you're talking about Lisa and Jack?
Yes. Do you think it's going to be like another Lisa and Jack story? Could you imagine that? It would be Kai, Snooki, and JWoww. Here for it.
No. First off, Kai, no, she gets to still play. She's doing great. And we just had Ava and Chanel do a twist. We cannot have them anymore. They have got to go. Please and thank you.
I'm ready for them to go.
Yes. Love
out of my face.
Chanel. And if Chanel truly is like a manager, I would like her to be my manager. She's great. She's entertaining.
She's like a momager. I could see her being like
I will take it.
Yeah.
I think she's hilarious. I think all of those wardrobe choices were probably hers.
Yeah.
I quite enjoyed her. Don't know why Ava was included in this.
Mm-hmm.
She did not deliver anything that I saw to us.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, thank you for your service. They can move on. And I need, if they are going to do that same twist, it just needs to come like in another week or so. Like not yet.
Exactly. I agree.
Oh, you scared me there.
Season 2 is great. I can't get over like the Lisa. I loved Lisa. Loved her. She was great. Lisa and Jack.
Tell me more.
Huh?
Please tell me more.
You didn't like her? I loved her and Jack together. They were the best duo. I also like Tara Alicia. Okay, I'm sorry.
Oh, I love Tara Alicia. I was so bummed when Tara Alicia and what's the other girl's name that they fought?
Tara Alicia, the girl that went like the first round or the second round.
Anyway, I loved both of them. Yeah. And then they both blew up their games. So that didn't work.
That was nuts.
No, Lisa and Jack together were hilarious.
Yes.
But not because of any like wonderful game.
No, not game wise.
You're just like, no, I just love them. I love them together. I mean, honestly, Lisa was. Who was it? Say again?
Savannah.
Oh, yes. Thank you, Tara Alicia and Savannah. Yeah, they could have absolutely been a power duo. I was here for it. Real bummed that didn't work out. I do think Lisa was better with Jack.
Yeah, agreed.
Lisa just didn't.
Both their characters are better when they were together.
Yeah, I didn't get much out of Lisa when she was by herself.
Yeah, agreed. I mean, I liked her last season. I loved the winner, so loved it. I was here for it all. Last season was great. I liked last season better than season 1.
Yeah, last season's cast was phenomenal. And yeah, I love the winner. I love most of the top there. It was great. Yeah, most of them were the original people anyway. I loved Lee and River. It was really...
I loved Lee and River.
Yeah.
He was a cutie.
Thank you, Chantel. Thank you, backing me up. I'm over here like, I don't know what to say. He just said he loved Lisa. I don't know how to respond.
No, it's not that. Okay, no, here, let me take it back. It's not that I loved Lisa. I loved Lisa and Jack together. I liked the duo. I didn't like them separate. No. Together, yes.
Yeah, no, agreed. They were very entertaining together. That's right. Ben, lord it over my head for the rest of your life, okay? I was like, Ben, no, sorry. And then it happened. So don't listen to anything I say. But also tune in every day.
And I love Chantel. Chantel's the best.
Of course. Reality realness. She will be back with me on Thursday to do the next round of episodes, the first 2. And then Josh is here with me every Monday, this same time, 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern, to do the 3rd and 4th of each week's episodes. Does that make sense? You guys get it. They drop 4 at a time. We understand, right? So yes, you guys in the chat, thank you for joining us and chatting with us. If you're joining later, please leave a comment. Let us know how you feel about this cast. How do you feel about the orange-blue twist? I want to know how you feel about this blocking.
Yep.
All of that good stuff.
I want to hear all about it too. So,
Josh, what else you got going on? What are you pitching?
We have a lot going on. We're getting our schedule together for the fall. We're still trying to finish up Big Brother right now.
Yes.
But we will be covering Survivor. I'm on the Couch Potato Queens, guys. So I think the link is below. If not, Couch Potato Queens. Go to our channel. It's below. Subscribe if you're not already subscribing. We cover everything. Big Brother, The Challenge, Survivor, The Circle here with Sarah. We cover it all. Check us out.
Yay. That's right, Joseph. Remind me, I'm still working. Don't think I've stopped. We've got a review with David coming up in like an hour and a half. You're right. Where we're going to talk about Sunday's episode and the veto spoilers. And
love it.
That stuff that's happening over there. All right. Anyway, back on a positive note. Okay, Josh, thank you so much for joining me. Looking forward to doing this every Monday with you for The Circle. We will see you next time, guys.
Bye guys.